Krueger in Lake Forest. Today we're going inside Hallis Hall and speak with a former CN100 Game of the Week prep star who made it all the way to the top. Former Homewood-Flossmor Viking, Freddie Barnes.
20 yards on this scamper as he gets down to about the 42 yards. The third, and Freddie Barnes gets to the corner, and he will turn it upfield for a gain of about 9.
And Hillcrest won it by 6, 68-62, but Freddie Barnes making a statement here.
Change from a year ago. Sheehan gonna load it up deep. Freddie Barnes will make that run. The extraordinary deluxe talents of the leading receiver in all of the Football Bowl subdivision, Freddie Barnes for Bowling Green.
Talk a little bit about the weeks leading up to when you got to be on the Chicago Bears. What was that like for you?
It was a lot of work between finishing up classes and just trying to continue to train hard to give myself the best opportunity as possible. So it was a lot of hard work.
Whenever you have a kid that you coached, and then now we got draft day coming along, I just was watching that every day I was trying to, get some information, and he was kind of under the radar. And I was like, how can a kid that just set a national record and just smashed it for receptions, be under the radar?
Falcons' Freddie Barnes has had a monster day with a school record 18 catches. How about 20 catches?
Now listen closely. 22 catches in the 36-35 victory against Kent State. The 22 catches just one short of the FBS record, had 278 yards and 3 touchdowns.
And one of my coaches that coached for me here, a guy by the name of Brian McLaughlin, said, Tom, he just signed with the Bears. And I was like, all right, maybe this kid's got a shot. And, kind of timing with the new coordinator coming in, with March coming in, maybe this is a perfect situation for a kid like this that, is a good possession receiver. So hopefully, we're crossing our fingers that he's going to make it.
Going back to your prep years at Homewood-Flossmor, is there one particular football game that sticks out in your mind that you'll always remember?
Yeah, the Lockport game, it was 37-38. I'll never forget it. They were ranked pretty high in the state, maybe even the nation. They had Jake Christensen, and he had that offense rolling, so it was a good shootout, and we ended up winning. But they ended up winning state that year, so they got the glory in the end.
So now we're playing Lockport in Game 8 for all the marbles. So and that's where Jake Christensen, that was his junior year as well, and we were under the lights here. And it was the show of all shows. I mean, it was unbelievable. I was telling Anthony, when he first called, there was close to 900 yards of offense that night, and we were fortunate to score late. In fact, Freddie scored late. He pulled one down and put it in, and then we had to hold them, and they ended up missing a field goal from like the 35-yard line for us to win the game, with no time on the clock. So it was, oh my God. And we won the conference championship.
You were also a heck of a basketball player. Took second in state, I believe. Played with Julian Wright. What was that like with Julian?
Oh yeah, Julian, he's my best friend. So I talk to him all the time. And high school basketball is really nothing like that experience. Just getting to play with Julian and a bunch of other guys, and Coach Kandati, who was our head coach, he made it great for us. So I'll never forget those years.
Now in college, Bowling Green, of course, and then the breakout senior year, just unbelievable. 155 receptions. I mean, can you just talk about that year?
I say all the time that it all came from God. I couldn't have wrote that myself. I couldn't have asked Coach to throw me the ball 100-some times. So the way he aligned everything from the new coaching staff to the offense and just allowing us to do what we did last year, it was amazing, and it was just a blessing from God.
Growing up, who were some of the players that maybe you idolized in the NFL?
Man, there's a lot of Jerry Rice mainly. Growing up, I played quarterback, so I used to always watch the quarterbacks and the main receivers. So Jerry Rice, he was the main one, just coming in, playing receiver. Our receiver coach at the time, he actually was able to follow Jerry Rice around in his rookie year. So for him to tell us how he went through different things and excelled through it, so he's one that sticks out more than anybody.
When and why did you make the transition to wide receiver?
Well, I know after the first game I played against Wisconsin, I messed up my shoulder pretty bad, and I couldn't throw for like 2 weeks. So instead of them having me sit and back people up, they wanted to put one of their athletes on the field. So they had me at the slot position, and when I got in, most of the time they gave me the ball. And I mean, as the season progressed, I got better at just being instinctful at the position and just learn how to block and all those type of things. So.
And now a member of the Chicago Bears. What's it been like being a Bear?
A blessing again, really. Dreaming about playing in the NFL my entire life, and I mean, the hometown Bears it's a great feeling to wake up and put these colors on and be around these guys and Coach Lovie Smith and Coach Mike March. They're a great group of guys, so I'm very, very excited to have an opportunity to make this team.
I know growing up, your mom was a big influence for you. Can you kind of talk to us a little bit about that?
She's my everything. All the knowledge that I've gained to be the man that I am now initially came from her. If it wasn't from her, it was from someone that she placed in front of me to talk to and guide me in ways that maybe she couldn't at that time. So my mom, she's my everything.
Part of you has to say, boy, I'm living this dream, I'm in the NFL, but there's also a part of you that has to say, hey, I'm here, I want to stay here now.
Yeah, definitely. That's why I say I have a great opportunity to make the team, and I have to take advantage of it. So from being in the playbook and showing up on film and special teams is gonna help me a great deal to make one of these roster spots.
All right. Freddie, listen, thanks for the time. We appreciate it. Continued success.
Thank you so much.
All right, from Hallis Hall in Lake Forest, Mark Krueger for CN100.